How to obtain sounds for your project. You might want music, you might want sound effects. I require that you have a YouTube page for the class, so you can have a free YouTube account through your Google accounts, and that should be all that you will need. Once you do, all you need to do is sign in to your YouTube account and go to the pull down under your profile pic. Select YouTube Studio. On the left-hand side, you'll find the audio library. Here you can see there's a lot of music, and they will eventually have sound effects here as well. But since they are transferring over from their previous version, the sound effects are all in the Audio Library Classic, which you can see over here on the upper right-hand side. So if you want music, you can search or filter the library by track title, genre, mood, artist name, or duration, and you can choose to have attribution not required. If an attribution is required, it will tell you. Let's just look for a duration first. We may as well do something. We want something that is longer than, let's say, 20 seconds. And also, we want something that is shorter than 2 minutes. Okay, and then you can see over here in the duration, these are all shorter than 2 minutes and longer than 20 seconds. We can see what they look like, what they sound like. And you can also tell it, you can have an additional filter and say that we want it to be cinematic. Lots of times if you choose something that is, say, rock or reggae or soul or pop, it'll have words, or holiday. So you want to be looking for something that doesn't have words, because that can be distracting from what's happening in the animation. So let's say we want to find something. Here's Ninja Tortoise. That sounds interesting. If you want to download that, then you click on it. You find the folder that you want to use. You find a folder you want to use. I'm going to make a new folder here. I'm going to call this Music and Audio. And then I will save this there. Okay, now, but once again, they don't have any of the sound effects here. So if we wanted sound effects, we would go to the Audio Library Classic. And here you see they've got free music, and then they've got sound effects. Browse and download free sound effects for your project. And now you've got your search here. You've got categories of, let's say we want an animal. And let's say we want to find something interesting. Let's look down and see what they've got. They've got dogs, owls hooting. And let's say we want to have a mouse squeaking. So let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, it's not very loud, but you can always make it louder. So I'm going to download that. Put that in here as well. Okay, so it says when you're finished, click Return to YouTube Studio. So if we want, though, let's say we wanted something in the music that required some kind of attribution. So let's say we want attribution required. So if there was an attribution required, then let's come down here, let's see, Heroes Theme by Twin Musicom. So I click on this and immediately you see it brings up all of this information here. You're free to use this song in any of your videos, but you must include the following in your video description. Heroes Theme by Twin Musicom is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution license. And then there's links. These have to be copied, Command C, and then I'm going to download this into that folder again. But I'm also going to go ahead and get a Word document, or if you don't have Word and you want to save it in a text document, you could do a text edit and say we want to have a new document, and we're just going to Command V and then File, Save. We want to save that into the music and audio. And we know this is Heroes Theme. So I'll be able to find the one I need. And I'm going to close that. And I'll cancel this. I don't need that. So these are the important things to remember. Return to YouTube Studio. And now I can just sign out. But these are the important things that you must remember. If something requires that you give it an attribution, if something requires attribution, you need to have the attribution in some type of written format that you can copy and paste into the comments window in your YouTube selection. So when you are uploading any animations that have sound, and if you have used any sounds that need attribution, you must paste the information into the comments window. So that's how you would get sounds for your projects.